Mario's Time Machine for the NES. A game that looks like it shoulda came out of China or Korea. Cause it does not look like a legitimate game, but indeed, it is a legitimate game. I think this came out sometime, I want to say after the Super Nintendo version did. So, it has like the same kind of premise, but it is quite different. Given, well, it was on the NES. Bowser and his Koopas have built the greatest museum in history. But to do it, they have stolen many important items from the past. Oh. Gee, I wonder if people in the UK were sweating during that time. And Yoshi just goes into the museum. It's like, oh, God, I hate that Yoshi so much. Oh no, Yoshi! Yoshi went exploring on his own, and now he's been captured by Bowser. Before he rescues Yoshi, Mario must find the stolen items and return them to their proper places in history. It has a mix of Mario 3 and Mario World in terms of graphics. And you have to defeat enemies same as you would in Mario Bros, the original arcade game. Yeah, you have to like bend down to pick up items. So we got a torch. And you know what the worst thing is? In the Super Nintendo version, at least if you pick up an item, you can read some lore on it and then you fill in the blanks. We'll be dealing with that later. Instead, you get the item, and then you go to the time period, and you gotta hope you pick the correct one. Oh, by the way, you have no control of your jump height. There's a special reason why the Greeks count their years by 4. Getting all fired up is your best bet, Mario. That's fire, because torch. That's the closest you get to a hint. The Greeks value all-around excellence in sport. The pentathlon was a contest which included discus, long jump, javelin, wrestling, and racing. For many years, these events were for male contestants and male spectators only. But by 264 BC, women were winning chariot races. Yep, it's an edutainment game. What the hell are these? These athletic contests are held as a religious festival in honor of Zeus, ruler of the gods. And that's all you get. Now press select to cycle through your items, and to use your item, press start. Reading all the clues will help. So if you press start on the wrong place, you lose the item, and you have to redo that whole section. You're actually supposed to use it on top of the torch. Let the games begin. By the way, you can enter rooms twice. Picked up a light bulb. Now we gotta pick the time era for the light bulb. Definitely not 31 BC. Light bulb was invented somewhere around 1879. What's up with that enemy? That enemy shows up in Mario hacks as well. Hard to believe it was inspired by this game. When Thomas Edison was born, the world was in the Dark Ages. Can you believe that Thomas Edison is credited with over 1,000 patents? Edison once said genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. The Wizard of Menlo Park invented the phonograph, the alkaline battery, and an early motion picture camera. Those are important hints for later. So we gotta find where the light bulb goes. Enemies cannot hurt you, by the way. They can only do some damage. I think the light bulb goes here. No. In the phonograph, apparently! This is why save states are your friend. Because it's one thing to just find the correct item to go to the correct era and know where it goes. It's another thing to place it in the correct spot. You picked up an apple. If you played Mario's Time Machine for the Super Nintendo, which I have, it will help you a little bit for some of these levels. Sir Isaac Newton, I believe, was 1687. Newton's most famous law says that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. When Newton discovered his theory of gravity, he saw an apple fall from a tree at the same time the moon was visible in the sky. That tells you the apple goes to this area. Newton demonstrated that the sun attracts the planets and the earth attracts the moon. Because he invented calculus, Newton is perhaps the best known scientist among high school students. I'm sure he was. Newton also made some good cookies. They have like figs in them. Newton made contributions to the understanding of motion, gravity, and light. Sir Isaac Newton discovered that a curved mirror works like a lens, and the reflecting telescope was born. Okay, I think you use it right here? That's the wrong location. Wrong location. You have to use it on top of the tree. Because you returned the apple, Newton will soon discover the principle of gravity when it falls to the ground. It couldn't be any other thing that falls. It has to be an apple. Ow. If you go on that pipe in the bottom right... What? Sledgehammer? I kind of want to say... I'm going to put a save state here. 1989. This looks promising. The Berlin Wall was built by the communist government of East Germany to halt escapes from East Berlin to West Berlin. When the wall was built in 1961, angry Berliners called it the Wall of Shame. And that's when they yelled at Gorbachev to tear down this wall. Again, now we gotta find where it goes. We gotta bring it over to the guards? Yep! Another sledgehammer will come in handy. The Berlin Wall is about to collapse. Timber! Any Koopas that are trapped in there gotta fend for themselves. An egg? I wonder where this gotta go. Let's try 80 million BC. Oh, creationists are gonna be mad at this one. The name dinosaur comes from the Greek words for terrible lizard. Although they're now extinct, dinosaurs survived on Earth for 100 million years. 50 times as long as humanity's existence so far. Damn, that's a long time. And they can't handle the cold. It's usually at the end of the screen you gotta deliver the item. Over 150 million years ago, the sky was filled with pterodactyls whose wingspans ranged from 3 inches to 25 feet. I suggest you get cracking if you hope to find Yoshi. Thank you, because you returned a precious dinosaur egg, you have given new life to these magnificent creatures. Yeah, too bad it won't last forever. At least dinosaurs get reborn as nuggets. Stovepipe hat? Oh. I want to say 1862. 1862 is around the time of Lincoln, right? Yeah, the cannon. That's the Battle of Gettysburg. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know how you get there. Ah. Oh! Come on. The Gettysburg Address is a speech by Abraham Lincoln, not a number on that gate over there. Hats off to you, Mario, if you can figure out what's going on. Hats. Get it? At least it didn't have anything like, oh, here's the gun that killed him. 407 years ago, this great man said, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people had been founded. During the war, Honest Abe freed the slaves by issuing the Emancipation Proclamation. And some peeps are still mad about it, I am very sure. Fuck 'em. I think you bring it to the gate itself? Yes. Abe just hasn't been himself without a stovepipe hat. He even refused to sign the Gettysburg Address without it. He only had like one hat, apparently. And that's his favorite hat, too, damn it. Oh, steering wheel. I think it's 1520. Around the time of Ferdinand Magellan. The coins have no purpose whatsoever, it seems. Well, this wasn't a first-party Nintendo game, so of course the jumping would be a bit weird. There's no sliding either. You have to go to a stop, and then you'll be able to duck, which is dumb. Although his crew completed his mission, Magellan perished in the Philippines during the voyage. Magellan's voyage proved that the Earth was indeed round. And some people are still mad about that too! Saying dumb shit like the Flat Earth Society has like many members around the globe. With no sense of irony whatsoever. With a telescope, you can see land, Mario. But you'll need something else to navigate this ship. With a telescope... Oh, okay. I think you gotta bring it here. Thank you! Because you have returned Magellan's steering wheel, he can continue with his crew on his first voyage around the world. And he'll just die anyway. The end. Soulless crew. A flag? Doesn't really have the right colors on it. But I'm thinking that's the flag of India. So that'd be around 1947. Yeah, I think that's around the time India gained its independence from the British. Unfortunately, Gandhi's method of satyagraha, I didn't say that right. Courage, nonviolence, and truth did not stop all violence. Gandhi was assassinated in 1948, just 1 year after India secured its independence from Britain. Yeah, the British people took that very well. Wait, was it the British that assassinated him? I don't know. To influence British rulers, Gandhi used methods of passive resistance. To exercise this disapproval, Gandhi was renowned for leading boycotts and hunger strikes. Yeah, the Taj Mahal. It's got a brother, Jinder. Pakistani Muslim. Ah, I see. You learn something new every day. Gandhi overcame fear in himself and taught others to master fear. He was given the title Mahatma, meaning great soul. Oh hey Gandhi. That's the wrong location. I think you have to bring it to the Taj Mahal itself. The return of the new Indian flag marks the birth of a new nation, making Gandhi proud. And then he died. Don't you hate when that happens? Like you finally bring independence to a nation and all of a sudden, boom. Dead a year later. Can't even rest on your laurels. A quill pen? Oh, Gandhi was against Pakistan becoming its own country? Oh, what the hell? Fuck him, then. It's like independence for me, but not for thee. But who had the quill pen? Pretty sure I did 1862, 1879, 1687. Did I do 1602? Yeah, let's see what this is. Oh, maybe this is Shakespeare time. Yoshi, Yoshi, wherefore art thou, Yoshi? Many of Shakespeare's plays, Julius Caesar and Macbeth, rely on actual history for their stories. Oh, nope, that actually did go to Shakespeare. Now that you have returned his quill pen, Shakespeare can continue to write his famous sonnets and plays. Okay, that was lucky. A flag! The American flag, too. Oh, here's the other thing. There's nothing to like 1770 something. I think 1969 was Berlin Wall. We already got that. What was 1989? I'm gonna look there. Oh, no, wait, no, this is the wrong year. And it kicks you out and you gotta do the whole thing again. Yeah, I know that's Berlin Wall, but I just picked the wrong year. "1969 should be Neil Armstrong." Oh, yes. The moon landing. Oh, wow, they even gave you low gravity here. The gravity of the situation is not that great. You won't feel weighted way down here. Don't bother holding your breath, because this place has no atmosphere! You'll somehow survive, though, because you're Mario. You are not a natural being. Oh, I killed Neil Armstrong. The Apollo program was a series of spaceflights undertaken by the United States during the 1960s. You know, the Earth has only one moon. Mercury and Venus have none, while Jupiter has 17 or more moons. What a hog. Because you returned the flag, man's first landing on the moon can be claimed by the United States. And of course, that was like a very contentious time between them and the Soviets. A throne? I want to say 1192. Konnichiwa, Mario. Welcome to the land of the warrior. Shogun warriors ruled Japan from the 12th to the 19th century. Well, this looks like this one could be right. There's no invisible block here. Guess I was supposed to jump off that enemy? Okay, I think it tells you what ones you didn't return relics to. So I think next we want to try 31 BC. Doesn't look like there's much left to this game. Yeah, it's just 2 doors left, and there's the stop right there. Man, y'all ain't shit for that one. That's why you should keep doing it. 31 BC, we haven't looked there. Time of Cleopatra. It's looking like this one is the era we need. After hearing a false report that the queen had died, Mark Antony took his own life. After Antony's death, Cleopatra took her life by allowing a poisonous snake to bite her. Shouldn't it be like a venomous snake? Just as Egypt is famous for its high pyramids, so is Cleopatra for her beauty. Cleopatra and her brother were both named to rule Egypt, but her selfish brother didn't want to share the kingdom. He didn't like the idea of a woman in power. Oh, I have a spin jump I can do in here? I didn't know that. Cleopatra's dead! Now that Cleopatra has her throne back, she can resume her reign as the Queen of Egypt. Good for her. Girl power, y'all. A propeller. Oh, that's probably the Wright brothers? Shit, what year was that? 1903 or 1905? I'm gonna guess 1905. Let me look at what was here. This looks like a lab. So I think it's 1903. Chocolate frosted donut flavored Kit Kat. Oh, that's probably gonna leave me drooling if I eat one of those. From all the sugar. Damn. In order for this invention to take off, Mario, you'll have to bring the missing piece back to the flyer. Wings will help, but what you really need is something to propel you. Now that you return the propeller, fasten your seatbelt and prepare for takeoff. Alright, 2 more areas left to visit. A sword! Surely that's not 1905. 1192, please. What would a samurai be without his sword? Dead, probably. I played Ghost of Tsushima. You're not gonna get far without using your sword. E equals MC squared. Got a physics equation now. So that one should be 1905. Albert Einstein did not test his ideas in a lab, but used thought experiments instead. What is this? In the 20th century, the words genius and Einstein are often synonymous. Keep searching for the formula to success, Mario. If you find it, be sure to write it on the chalkboard near the empty table. Aha. This one. Because you return the E equals MC squared formula, physics students will have a reason to pull their hair out! Clever. Test. All that remains now is to answer just a few questions before you can go on to rescue Yoshi from Bowser's evil clutches. How many sonnets did Shakespeare write? Over 150? That's right! Are you ready for another question? How long did man's first flight last? Uh-oh. 12 seconds? That's right! Are you ready for another question? What was Thomas Edison known as? Oh, this one's easy. Wizard of Menlo Park. That's right! Now it's time to find Yoshi and rescue him for Bowser. Good luck! Alright, this is it. The battle to rescue Yoshi. You just jump on Bowser. Unlike the SNES version, this one actually has a boss battle. And now Bowser's dead. Who needs Peach when I have Yoshi? You win! And then it just cuts to credits immediately. You win! It cuts to credits immediately. Look at all those names, even countless others. You win! Oh. Okay, you can't even get out of this screen unless you reset. Alright, that's it for Mario's Time Machine for the NES. That was a very interesting one compared to the Super Nintendo version, which will be played eventually. What did I learn? That apparently Bowser can turn into a key.